pillars in the economy. First one is agriculture. Without the agriculture, no civilization can survive. No economy can exist without the base in agriculture. Okay? Yeah. Then second one is after agriculture, then industry. Industry. Once we have surplus in the agriculture and industry, it could be used for the trade and commerce. Trade and commerce is the third aspect. We have to see what kind of agriculture they have followed. Whether they are the smart agriculturalists or not. Smart. How can you say smart? Multi-cropping. It's not just only multi-cropping, my dear. These farmers had the knowledge about the soil. These farmers had the knowledge about the crops. These farmers knew about the climate. As they know about climate, soil and nature of crops, certain crops were grown only in the Kharif season. Some crops were grown in the Rabi season. Am I correct or not? We can call it as a seasonal farming. Seasonal farming. How can you know that only wheat can grow in the Rabi season? Because that climate has to support, the soil has to support for the so and so crop. Only certain crops can be grown between the June to October, and some crops October to February to some crops Zaid. So here we found two different types of crops. One is Kharif crops and the Rabi crops. So I can say that they followed seasonal farming. When they know about the seasonal farming, they know about the link between climate, soil and the crops. I can say they are the smart farmers. They cultivated all the crops except sugarcane. Why? Why they did not cultivate the sugarcane? What is the nature of sugarcane? What it requires? Water, my dear. It's a water gushing crop. Huge amount of water is required. Even more than the paddy, you need more water because their ecosystem would not support. Their ecosystem would not support. My friend has a doubt. As they are living in the Indus Valley, there are 5 tributaries and Indus River. They could easily divert the water. They can do the canal irrigation. Then why they could not cultivate the sugarcane? Am I correct or not? Let's say for example, my dear. Okay, here Indus River. Around 30 kilometers away, your village is there. You want the water. That's why you make a canal from Indus River to the village. What is the nature of the Indus River? All the rivers, what they will do? They are the young or old. They are in the youngest phase. What the young rivers will do? Every year, young rivers are known for the flooding. If there is a huge flood, if you make a canal, what will happen? Your entire village is going to be washed away. That's why these people in the Punjab and Sindh region, they did not practice the canal irrigation. But in Afghanistan, there is a place called Shattugi. In the Shattugi, we found some canal irrigation. But whereas in the Punjab and Sindh region, they have not taken up the canal irrigation because they are in the flooding zone. My friend has doubts. So they don't know about the canal irrigation. That's why they have not taken up. As they dug up a drainage canals, they could also dug up a irrigation canal. They know the canal technology. So, though they know about the canal irrigation, but they have not preferred the canal irrigation because of the floods. Then what else? What we found here and there? Other than the canal irrigation, what are the two other different types? Well irrigation, because wells are there. In every house there is a private well. In every street there is a public well. So definitely well irrigation. Then tank irrigation, we have the great bath. So we can also confirm that tanks could be there. So they take up only tank irrigation and well irrigation. They have not practiced canal irrigation. Okay, then what else? Let's say for example, if you produce food grains, then how do you transport it from one area to the other area? How do you transport it? Where is the vehicle? Railways? Yeah? Only bullock cart. Bullock cart is the chief means of transport. In the oceans as well as in the riverways, we have the boats and the ships. These two are the means of